In a secluded village nestled deep within the mountains of Japan, far removed from urban hustle and bustle, stood an ancient dojo named Ryusei-kan, the House of the Dragon Star. This dojo, with its weathered wooden walls, was more than just a place for physical training. It was a spiritual sanctuary, dedicated to preserving the sacred traditions of Japanese karate passed down through countless generations. Revered for upholding these timeless practices, Ryusei-kan remained untouched by the modernizing waves that had swept through the martial arts world. The dojo was led by Sensei Kazuo Ishikawa, an elder with piercing eyes and a profound, commanding aura. Kazuo's lineage traced directly back to a samurai who had survived the Sengoku period's turbulence and transformed his battle-hardened techniques into a martial art suitable for peacetime practice. For Kazuo, karate was far more than mere combat. It was a philosophy, a lifelong journey encompassing discipline, respect, and self-mastery. One summer day, a young man named Ryuji arrived at the secluded dojo, having journeyed from bustling Tokyo, known in the city for his prowess in underground karate tournaments. Ryuji was driven by a thirst for power and recognition. He believed that within Ryusei-kan's historic walls, he would uncover ancient secrets to make him unbeatable. However, his interest lay not in the traditions or discipline, but in the might he could gain. Upon entering the modest dojo, Ryuji's expectations were dashed by its simplicity. The creaking wooden floors and faded calligraphy scrolls were a far cry from the modern equipment he was accustomed to. Observing the other students practicing with slow, deliberate movements in stark contrast to the flashy, fast-paced style he knew, Ryuji remained unimpressed. Kazuo encountered Ryuji with calm yet stern demeanor. "Why have you come here?" Kazuo's voice was steady yet authoritative. "I want to learn the real karate," Ryuji confidently replied. "The old ways, the techniques that can make me the strongest." Narrowing his eyes slightly, Kazuo responded, "Karate is not about becoming the strongest. It is about mastering yourself." Despite Kazuo's skepticism about Ryuji's intentions, he agreed to accept him as a student, but warned of the challenging path ahead. Expecting rigorous combat training, Ryuji was instead assigned mundane chores, sweeping floors, fetching water, and tending the garden. Day after day, he found himself performing these tasks while watching others engage in martial practice, frustration growing within him. Finally, Ryuji's patience wore thin. Confronting Kazuo, he demanded to understand the purpose behind these chores. What followed was a profound lesson. True mastery in karate and in life cannot be rushed or gained through strength alone. It is achieved through understanding, discipline, and humility. These menial tasks were not punishments but pathways to inner growth, grounding Ryuji in the art of seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary.